Hi, this is Alicia Mahoney with BCMS. We are a compliance consultation company and we have been around for quite a bit. And I wanted to just start by asking, do you know what to do if your front office person were to accidentally hand back the wrong insurance card to a patient? Do you know what to do if you guys had an emergency evacuation? Where would you meet? Would you be able to perform a head count? Would your staff know where to go? Would you know what to do if you had a patient on the bike and they got off the bike and the pedal slammed back and hit them in the shin and they started bleeding everywhere? Would you know how to properly clean that? Would you know how to prevent employees from filing discrimination lawsuits on you? The answer to all these is probably not yes. It's probably, oh my gosh. And that's what we're here for. BCMS is here to protect you. We've been producing physical therapy specific compliance policies and procedures since 1996 that cover all the federal regulations mandated by the Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Labor. So we're going to cover HIPAA, Medicare, fraud and abuse, non-discrimination, OSHA, EEOC, ADA, etc. A lot of our clients think, oh, I don't have Medicare, or oh, I don't even take insurance, so I don't have to worry about compliance. You still have to worry about the Department of Labor and OSHA and all these other things. And so that's where we are. Whether you take insurance or not, you need a compliance program. So what I'm showing you here today is a quick demo of our compliance program and how our clients are able to utilize it. So this here is our client resource portal. And I want to start by just showing you a couple of silos. Right here is where we house all of our forms. We actually license you to about 240 forms. It is a lot of forms. Most of our clients only use about 30 of them. But if you're a startup or even if you've been in practice for a while, we're going to provide you every single resource that you need. You should not have to create any tool or document from scratch. So we're going to give you your intake forms, your job descriptions, your checklists, you name it. All are going to be in here, and they're always going to be the most up-to-date version. We're also going to have state-specific resources. So whatever state you're in, we're going to have a litany of state-specific resources that are ready for you just to download and utilize. And then we've got the actual compliance program. We provide each of our clients their own private silo where you can go in and your staff can access your compliance program. You can also download your compliance program and keep those manuals separate. One of the things I like to point out is that our policies and procedures are fully scribed. They're not outlines, they're not lists, they're going to tell you exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And so you can see this is what it looks like. They're fully scribed. You can have a cloud-based version or again, a downloadable Word document. We're also going to provide you with the orientation and attestation forms. The orientation, we do job-specific orientations so that only the people who need to know something know something. So for example, if you were a clinician, anything that was an ARC, they would review. So they wouldn't need to review this section. And so each of the policy manuals that we provide you with are going to have those same education orientations and also your attestation forms. We're going to provide you with 6 written out manuals: your business office manual, your clinical operations manual, your environment, health, and safety manual, your HIPAA manual, your human resources manual, and then your employee handbook. And again, these are all going to be scribed for you and easily customized. So now you say, how do I customize these? Well, we've got 6 questionnaires that look like this, where you're able to come in and just populate the boxes. So you'd be able to come in here and type your clinic name. You would put an effective date, and you would start to say, do we use an appointment book or an electronic scheduling system? And you would click. Now what's inside the boxes is industry standard language, so you don't necessarily need to go and modify some of these. There are going to be boxes like this one that do have more information that you should change. So for example, if you don't have a 2-week waiting period, that's probably not how you would enter appointments into your scheduling system. So that would be modified by you. You know, again, you know, you can come in here and say, do we charge for no-shows and cancellations? If the answer is yes, you can come in here and make these modifications on whatever your dollar amounts are. And then you just scroll through. Now, one of the great things about this is we only provide questions for policies that can be customized. If it's a policy that can't be customized, you will not even see it until it gets populated into the portal. And so that way you're not inundated with just information while you're trying to go in and customize. Some of the other features I like to show you with our compliance program are tools. One is our compliance calendar, and it looks like this. A lot of our clients like to use this as a checklist throughout the year, but we also do provide monthly emails that are going to say, hey, you need to do the following things each month, and we're going to give you a link to the resource that we provide to help you do these things. So for example, we're going to remind you to replace the batteries in your smoke detector, or schedule the fire marshal to come out, or do your biannual internal external emergency drill. People are like, does this mean we have to do a real fire drill? The answer is yes. You should actually know where you're going to meet in the case of a fire so that you can do a proper head count once you get outside. And so that's, again, it's all about risk mitigation. We're here to think of all the possible things that could happen so that you don't have to, and you can put these things in place. So whenever we send out the emails, they look like this. Again, simple, few things right there ready for you to just click on and utilize and go through your monthly emails. We send out the welcome email to you. This is how we deliver the product to you. No longer do you need to get anything even mailed to you. We're going to provide you with the table of contents so that, again, you can review what all policies are included, because not every policy will be a question that will be answered. And then we're going to walk you through step by step exactly how to do things. We're going to have simple training videos just like what you're seeing right here with me. And it's going to make sure that you're able to get in and get these questionnaires and things put into place. We do provide a newsletter called SIPA. This is going to be our way of communicating with you whenever there is something that's time sensitive. We do not send these emails out unless we need you to know something. And so typically they come out probably 10 to 15 times a year. All of this information will be also archived in the portal. As you can see, I'll just come up here. Sorry for the quick scroll. So you would have all of your archived information where you can come in and look at all the things we've written from the past, year. You can see we've done a lot on MIPS lately. And so that is basically how our compliance program works. We do have other services. We have an onboarding silo that is an add-on that really does walk you through step by step exactly what you're supposed to have from an educational standpoint, as well as all of the tests and answers and what you should be doing from pre-employment all the way to your annual training. And so that's going to be if you come there. And so these are all ready for you to utilize. And I'm so sorry for the quick scrolling. And then we also do have webinars that are highly educational that you can use as training tools as well. So if you'd like a live demo or discuss pricing with me, just click on the link that's with this and schedule a time to talk. And I look forward to hopefully earning your business. Thanks so much and have a great day.